It ain't even hooked up. Why it ain't?
All the heathens forbidden. Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids to vow. Call a prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue, loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slave, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha.
All right, clap it up. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commanding General YAHANNA, we were started in 1969. And we coming to you today, Israel, to teach you that all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of the Most High God.
That's right.
As blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, one thing that we have real bad is believing that we are a part of everybody. Everybody is of God and things like that. This Bible doesn't teach that. This Bible teaches that God, just like you have a favorite this, a favorite that, a favorite food, a favorite animal, a favorite color. Well, God got those things too. He got a favorite people. He got a holy people, a people set apart unto himself. And the problem that we have is we try to do what everybody else do, and we still expect God, still expect God to bless us and to protect us and to fight for us the way he would if we did what he said. If you was under your parents and you went off and your dope dealing friend down the block, somebody you thought was a father figure was telling you to sell dope to make it, and they was telling you to do the right thing to make it, do you think your parents are just supposed to just deal with you like that? Or should they let you go out there and bump your head so you will know better, so you will learn better? Don't you think they will punish you so you will stop doing the things you do? Well, that's the thing that the Most High do as well. If you could, let's turn to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. All right. All right. What we need to understand is God got requirements to his love. And not only that, he only loved one people. You get what I'm saying? And what you need to, what the problem with our community is this. We don't believe that we are those people. We don't know that we are those people. We are taught that everybody could be these people. But that's not so. You get what I'm saying? What you need to understand is you are above all people to the Most High if you follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. If you do the things that he wants you to do, he going to do the things you want him to do, like protect you, bless you, things like that. All right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. Oh, so loud. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people
All right?
unto himself.
Hold on, hold on.
Go ahead,
What do special mean? What do special mean? Special.
Separate, set apart. It's
Special. Special is like,
unique.
right, like,
The only one of its kind type. You know what I'm saying?
like, special is like, you have a certain ability that nobody else has. You get what I'm saying? This ability is the promises of God, the service of God. You get what I'm saying? He said, the Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people. Continue.
Special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above some peoples,
All people,
a few peoples,
all people,
those peoples,
all people.
all people. He said above all people, the Caucasian, the African, the Asian, the Samoan, everybody. You get what I'm saying? See, the thing is, you want to be on the same plane with them. You get what I'm saying? Y'all want to play on a fair field when they not playing on a fair field with you. They not trying to share what they getting with you. You don't get the same opportunities they get. You trotting underfoot, which we gonna hear in this. We gonna hear this, that in this. You is trying to share your blessings with them, and they trying to coerce you into only receiving curses. You want to go out there, y'all want to marry their women. God said don't marry their women. You want to go out there, you want to go into their customs, eat pork, worship their idols. You get what I'm saying? Y'all want to get along. To get along is like, you got some people who will smoke a crack rock to get along with somebody. You got some people who are debase themselves, like go out here on the corner and sell dope to their brother to get along with some people. You got some people that'll go out and commit a heinous murder for nothing, just to get along with some people. I ain't trying to get along with those people. I'm not finna do my brother wrong to make somebody else happy. I'm gonna give my life for my brother. I'm gonna suffer for my brother. All right, let's go to Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. What we gotta understand is the Lord only loved one people because he is racist. You get what I'm saying? He only loved Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He believed that they are superior to the rest of these people. These other people are based. They out to just feel like bellies, feel like pockets. They out to do what feel good. You get what I'm saying? God gonna tell you what you need to do, and it behoove you to listen. Uh, I believe that's in the Apocrypha. It's in. Matter of fact, here you go if you need it. Here. There you go. There you go. Salakia. What we need to understand is when you want to be like everybody else, you want to be real low. You want to be in a low state of mind, a low state of being, to be like them. You bring yourself down where you can be overtaken by them. When you do it what God wants, ain't nobody can touch you. They can't do anything like you. They having a hard time keeping up with you when they cheating. They doing everything under every underhanded move to bring you down to their level, and they still can't keep up with you. Think about it if you started listening to God. He believed that you are a superior people to them. He love you. He can't stand them. He don't care about them and the things they want, the things they about. You got that? All right.
This book, Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. That's where you at?
Right.
Okay. And after this, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy
All right.
creatures.
Hold on. Continue. Sorry.
Of him came we all, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
All right. Start from the top one more time.
Okay. This book, Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54 in the Apocrypha. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
All right. Stop right there. In the beginning, God took Adam and he gave him the commandments. You get what I'm saying? The commandments, it's dominion. Salaki. He gave him dominion. He started to tell him what to do. He came and he started to deal with him. By him, he didn't deal with no other people. You get what I'm saying? Just by him dealing with Adam over everybody else made him the Lord. Continue.
Of him come we all, and the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
By Adam, we all come. We all here through Adam. Adam had Abraham come from the lineage of Adam. Noah come from the lineage of Adam. And when the flood came, Noah survived the flood. And through his sons, all forefathers came into existence. That's how everybody is from Adam. It was other people in the garden. But when God wiped out everybody, only descendants of Adam made it through the flood. He said, through him we all, he said, creatures of him came we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So that's letting you know that after these people populated the earth, God chose a people out of those people, out of the children of Adam. They always like to say, oh, we all the same. We all come from. They believe that Adam was the first man and all this. And they make a lot of doctrines about us being the same people. We not the same people. We come from 3 different types of people. And then they turned it to 6. Then they turned it just kept growing into different type of people. Then God chose a people from those people, and he gave his laws, statutes, and commandments to those people, which made them superior to everybody else. He gave them his service. Anybody with God is off top is better than everybody else. You can't stand against God. Go to Psalms 147 and 19. See, what we got to understand is, what we finna do is we finna go through these scriptures. We gonna find out who you are in these scriptures. We gonna find out. We gonna read the clues to tell you who you are. You the Israelites. You get what I'm saying? The Israelites, they are stiff-necked people that always doing what they want to do. You get what I'm saying? Do you got that?
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto who?
Unto Israel.
Continue.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
He showeth his word to Jacob, to Israel. You get what I'm saying? He wants you to follow his word. If your dad come to you and talk to you about something, he not talking to the kids down the street. If he come to you in private and talk to you, he come to you, he take you by yourself. Maybe you and your brothers and sisters, your brothers and sisters in the house. He tell y'all something special. He giving y'all instruction. He ain't instructed, even though the instruction is good for the whole neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? He just giving it to y'all. You get what I'm saying? Say somebody else. See if you follow your dad's instruction, you probably can help a brother that's down the street. He probably coming through. He start following your lead. Now he's saved. You get what I'm saying? See, that's how it's supposed to work. All this trying to be like everybody else. No, you need to be like them. You need to be a leader of the other people and follow the true leader, the righteous leader. You get what I'm saying? Y'all following these. I don't understand. I'm going to say we. Forgive me for that, because I was there too. I used to be out there too. You get what I'm saying? And now I sympathize with all my brothers and sisters that's going through iniquity, seeing things like that. We need to follow the Lord of righteousness. You get what I'm saying? The other people, he has not, it say, he have not dealt so with any nation. I just want to know why you as Edomite church letting him tell you about the Bible. He don't know God. He don't know nothing about God. He telling you how to be based like him. He telling you that the laws is done away with. It ain't nothing up in this Bible that say that the laws is done away with. In a matter of fact, that's the only way to show God that you love him is by following his law. His laws is his rule, his advice, his knowledge. He teaching you something with them laws. Why wouldn't you follow his laws? It don't make sense. Let's go to Romans 9:13. The law, statutes, and commandments is life. I don't understand that. You can't even show God you love him without his laws. You can't even, I mean, the way that you know that you is Israel is by his laws. You get what I'm saying? The way that you know that is because you break his laws so much. And it's things that he do to you to show that you is of him. You there? All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
All right. Jacob. Jacob is the father of the Israelites. His name was changed into Israel. He had the 12 tribes of Israel. Those are the tribes that you come from. Esau, the Edomite, he is the father of the Edomite races, your Caucasian, your Jewish man, your German, your Polak, your the white man in general, the oppressor that the Bible speaks of. That's who he the father of. How do you know this? Because he has the same identical traits as his father. He is a debased, low, a person that only thinks with his stomach. He'll die over his stomach. That's why we in the world, when we in the world, we serve at time because of what we want to look like and how we feel about feeling our pockets. We serve at time over there. You got sisters on the corner. On the corner. They selling their body, debasing themselves over their stomach. Because they hungry for something. They in desire. They desire. You get what I'm saying? Well, Esau, he desired a pot of bloody meat. He gave away his birthright. And when you follow him and do the things that he do, you do the same thing. You give away your birthright. Your birthright is the service of God. You get what I'm saying? You are Yahshua, the prince of the power. You supposed to be following the power, not the white man. He gonna teach you how to lay down so he could go over, how he could trample you over foot. He gonna tell you anything to keep you from coming into your understanding of your identity. Because if you come into understanding of your identity, you gonna get over him. Then he gonna have to lay down. All right, go ahead. Oh, hold on. Go to Amos 3:1. That's what we supposed to be doing. They is beneath you. They running Fortune 500, and they idiots. They are idiots. You get what I'm saying? Some of the people that I know that are so down and low are my people. Man, they be such good-hearted people. Man, if I could do this, I would. And you will listen to what they saying, and they be a person who done went through life, and life done got so overwhelming for them, they can't do the beautiful thing that they talking about. A man that died dreaming. That's a sad thing. Then you got some brothers behind bars doing 20 years. Because he felt like the only way to feed his kids was to sell dope and kill his brother. You get what I'm saying? Then you got people who is agreeing with their way. and perpetrating they way, like telling youths they acting out. They not really living what they acting like, but they teaching they people because they don't have no moral value. They don't care. You get what I'm saying? They don't care about this. They don't care about you. They damn near don't care about themselves. You got that? All right, let's go for it.
This book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Oh, children of who?
O children of Israel.
Okay, the children of the whole world.
O children of Israel.
Children of Africa.
O children of Israel.
America.
O children of Israel.
China.
O children of Israel.
Of Israel. Hold on. The Israelis.
O children of Israel.
All right, go ahead.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, only, it's like you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hold up, say that again. Read that number 2. Begin that one again.
Verse 2, only you have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hold up. God know everybody.
Only you have I known of all the families of the earth.
God, he know the Africans, the Arabs, he knows the Chinese man. Who?
Only you have I known of all the families of the earth.
He only know Israel. Continue.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
You wonder why this man could do this and get off and get away with it? Because he don't have no conscience. You get what I'm saying? God ain't finna make him feel so low for doing the thing. Dang, why this white lady can blast like this and that? And it just seems like it's because the devil. God don't know them. He ain't gave them his commandments. They ain't gonna feel like you gonna feel about doing the things that you do. That we do. They ain't gonna feel like us. You get what I'm saying? We go out there knowing we do it wrong, but we get settled in trying to get a little piece. We ain't even trying to get a piece of half of the pie. We ain't trying to take the pie. We gotta get a crumb. And we doing all this craziness to get it. You know what I'm saying? Brothers want to be some white. You know what I'm saying? Man, we ain't no Italians. And then the Italian was awesome. Man, these dudes be out here doing anything just to get the fear that these people on TV have when you supposed to be loving each other. Bro, don't you know that you... Let's go to... Hold on, sorry. Salakia. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, no, chapter 27. What we gotta understand is God wants us to do certain things. What we gotta understand is who we are. We the Israelites. He only gonna punish us. Let's find out what kind of blessings and punishments we will receive if we follow the Lord, and what kind of curses we gonna receive if we don't follow the Lord. For off top, go to Deuteronomy 27:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
Okay. That is an order, that is a command that he told us, keep all of the Lord's commandments. He told us this. He said, keep all these commandments. Go to 28:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations on the earth.
All right. Start over from the beginning.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken
All
diligently.
right, stop. If thou shalt hearken. Hearken mean if you hear it, you go stop and listen. You go listen. Continue.
Diligently,
Very close, like you gonna be focused on what you listen. Like, dang, this is real powerful what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna stop you in your tracks. You gonna stop with it. You go. It's like life. What this is right here. Continue.
unto the voice of the Lord thy
Of the
God,
Lord.
to observe,
All right. To watch, to see, to learn. When you observe, you learn. Continue.
and to do all his commandments.
And to do all his commandments. To do. Not to just hear it. Not to talk about it. To do it. Continue.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
All right. All nations. Some nations of the earth.
All nations of the earth.
A few.
All nations of the earth.
Them nations.
All nations of the earth.
All nations of the earth. That's how you know you is that's how you know you the Israelites. We. That's how you know we the Israelites. Because when we in the world, we don't do nothing that the Lord command us to do. You get what I'm saying? We do what feels good. We do what the Buddhists tell us is right. What the Christians tell us is right. What the Muslim tell us is right. What the dope man tell us is right. What the radio station, the TV channel, we do what the music do, what everybody else tell us to do, except for God. So like, you can.
What you saying is heavy because it's a precept that goes to that.
Select.
What you're saying is heavy, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a precept that goes to that. You know, we always want to do what these other nations do.
Right.
And Proverbs 3:31 says, envy thou not the oppressor. So we don't supposed to envy what the oppressors do. You know, we see them eating pork, crab, shrimp, lobster, and they call it delicacies.
Right.
We see them bungee jumping off of bridges and parachuting, and we want to do all that.
Right.
We want to drive the boat.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to envy what the oppressors do. You know, they unalive us and get away with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we started a gang culture off of our oppressors because
Right.
we wanted to be like Humphrey Bogart.
Right.
We wanted to be like the real Scarface because the real Scarface is like Irish or Italian or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like we envy and we want to do everything that they want to do.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? And I'm gonna finish the scripture. It says, "And choose none of his ways."
None of his
So
ways.
we don't supposed to do none of that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to hang wreaths on our door and decorate our door and hang Christmas trees in our houses.
Right.
We don't supposed to put on scream mask and get jack-o'-lanterns and you know what I'm saying, dress up like anime characters and go knock on people doing acts for candy.
Right.
We don't supposed to do that. We don't
That's
supposed
right.
to choose none of their ways.
That's right.
That's why right now, you know what I'm saying, they celebrating what they call Pride Month.
Right. Right.
And we doing it too.
We doing it too.
We don't supposed to choose none of that. And when we choose to do their ways versus what the scriptures tell us to do, that's why we end up with these diseases and ailments and plagues that we have.
That's right.
When you look at a Cialis commercial,
Right.
those drugs that they give you like to suppress HIV and AIDS, you got black people on there.
Right. Right. Right.
They got black community couples on there.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That is the result of us choosing their ways and envying what they do.
Right.
Because when you envy something that you want to do it, you want to be a part of it.
That's right.
You know, we envy their money. We envy all this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we end up at the bottom of their boot every time.
The
All
bottom.
right, that's all I got. Go ahead.
Most High in Christ. Yeah, give him a hand. Yeah. Let me expound on that. You want to be, you want to be, what he brought out was real heavy, because what you want to do, what we want to do is we want to go out here and we want to mix it. We want to get a piece of the way that they live. See, you don't understand that these people did crafty counsel to bring you down, to make you forget your God.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? They put food, pork in everything. Pork in marshmallows. Pork in gummy bears. Pork in everything pork. They used to have the football with pork. The basketball with pork. Everything was pork. It don't make no sense. Then, like he said, you out here imitating some people extorting, killing, and murdering each other. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about the Italians. Them the people who put Christ on the cross. They the Italians. That's what Rome is. Italy. You get what I'm saying? The Vatican in Italy. Them Italians. You talking about Christianity? It started in Italy. They tricking you into letting them run you. Forget Salaki, us. They were tricking us. You get what I'm saying? We want to celebrate their holidays. You get what I'm saying? We want to be with them so bad to where we laying down with they women, they men, and men laying down with men. Let me tell you, oh my God. I be out here watching these brothers. They be having drug addictions, or be out here in this world so bad they wanna, man, they wanna be in the limelight. They wanna something so bad they'll go and sleep with these a man or lay down with a man. You have some big burly man. Here, LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Then you wanna worship they idols, they cross. You wanna worship they. You get with this Asian woman. You thinking, oh, me being in this, for one, they don't. The girl might like you. She might be cool with you or whatever, because she's some pervert, you know what I'm saying? And you go to, the family don't like you. They don't want nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Oh, baby, maybe if you started to come and do this, pray like this or this, now you doing all this stuff to the point to where you talk crazy about your people. Oh, I can't stand this about black people, this and that. Then you got people going out here, they trying so hard to you turn into an Uncle Ruckus. They your God. They like God to you. That's basically what we done. Man, I remember when I was young, I used to watch Channel 20. All these cool little movies used to come on. Man, I used to be like, man, it look like they having so much fun. I'm like, man, when I get older, man, I'm going to go do blase, this and that. Oh, man, I'm going to be, watching they Christmas. Man, why Christmas ain't like that? All depressed and stuff because you can't celebrate some Edomite culture. You don't love this person and that person because they ain't buy you the shoes you wanted on this pagan holiday. You divorcing your husband because he ain't get you some cars and a flower and some candies. This man putting a roof over your head. He feeding the children. Y'all just went out the last week and he broke. You talking about, man, why you ain't bought me no diamond ring? He bought you a diamond ring. Let's continue with that. Go to verse 2.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on them. It's like, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right there. All these blessings shall come on thee, overtake thee. You won't be able to handle the blessings that the Most High come with if you follow his commandments. If you follow his commandments, if you stop eating pork, shrimp, and lobster, you get what I'm saying? You ain't watching the person who got some immune deficiency or something because they eating too much iodine from shrimp. You ain't watching this person that's catching some kind of immune deficiency disease because they eating crab and lobster and crawfish. You ain't smelling this female who pH balance is off because that's what she loves so much. This stuff that ain't good for her. You don't see this brother, he got a boil in his arm from his diabetes acting up because he just love him some catfish and some pork. You don't see this brother behind bars because all he wanted to do was ride a scat pack. He wanted to go and be friends with these people up in the suburbs. He want to have suburb money and all this stuff. He want to go and make it rain in the strip club. You don't see these brothers and sisters, they strung out on dope because they can't fit in. Nah, bro. All right, continue. It's a overtake thee. But when you don't do these things, the curse is going to overtake you. You get what I'm saying? Man, you wanna be in good health because you eating the right things that the Lord tell you to do. You wanna be under his protection. You see, what we don't know how to do is we don't know how to suffer for the Lord. We'll go and suffer in jail for our carnal wants, our desires, things like that. We'll go and suffer. You will go and spend 20 years in jail because you couldn't buy your kids some oodles and noodles. If you would have just went and got you a job, figured it out until something better happened, till you learn how to do, struggle for it. You would go out here and go to the pen for 15, 20 years because you want to ride on a scat pack? What the? That don't even make no sense. That's backwards. If thou shalt hearken unto the, meaning stop and listen to the commandments. Listen to them. Stop doing the things you doing when you hear these commandments. Continue.
Verse 3, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Stop. In the city. Man, you might get pulled out the car and beat down for not wearing a seatbelt. If you don't want, if you riding down the street not wearing a seatbelt, it's a chance you might get killed. Salakia, unalive. If you do what the Lord say, you won't have to worry about that. You get what I'm saying? This how you know that you is doing. We gonna go to who you is. We gonna show you how you know that you is the Israelites. Continue. Hold on. In the field, you work for pennies. You work hard. You go to the field, that's basically like the jobs, the work, Salakia. Go ahead.
What you're saying is heavy about cursed in the field, because it's correct, brothers, man. You know, they out in those fields picking oranges for cents on a day.
Right.
They not getting paid, 2 cents per orange that they pick.
Right.
They getting paid 15 cents for the whole day today, and they've been out there from sun up to sundown.
That's crazy.
Picking oranges. So
That is
so they
crazy.
go so our president, can go sell them to the markets. You know what I'm saying? Like even some of these farms, we don't have too many black-owned farms no more.
Right.
We don't have too many Hispanic-owned farms no more because our oppressors have muscled their way and took the land from our people, man.
Right.
To where they forcing those people to work on their own land for nothing, literally
nothing.
nothing almost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a modernized slavery now that we in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like even when you end up, you know what I'm saying, chasing that scat pack and you end up going to prison, you doing manual labor.
Right.
For free.
For free.
For free. You don't reap none of the benefits.
That's right.
You see people around here drinking simply orange juice. They drinking mimosas and all type of things. You like, man, I done broke my back and slave over that orange, and they not even drink. They pouring the orange juice out on the ground.
Right.
So now you feel a certain type of way because man, my people done slaved and
Died.
toiled and died because of them picking oranges out there, and you just pour the orange juice out on the ground.
That's crazy.
That's the type of things that we go through as a people, man.
That's
Go ahead.
right. That's right. Give him a hand. You see, in the field, you working for pennies. You working for nothing. You get what I'm saying? Because the oppressor is trying to live deliciously. He can't live deliciously if he have to go out there and toil himself. If he have to be out there and work hard himself, that's not living good. If he gotta pay if you go out there and you own the field and you have to sell him the stuff, the supplies that he need or barter with him, then he have to pay to play. Now, right now, he just having it his way on your back. That's because you don't hearken unto the voice of the Lord. You not overtaken by the blessings. You ain't blessed in the city. You got to look over your back when you driving down the street. You could be up to go a law-abiding citizen. You could be going through like you ain't blessed in the field and in the city. You could be in the field, breaking your back, being a law-abiding citizen in this city, get off of work after a 12-hour shift for that you really not getting paid for what you should be getting paid. Get in your car, start driving home. Some eater might pull you over. You don't have a seatbelt on. He start harassing you. Then you ask him, what did he pull you over for? And he choke you to death and kill you. And unalive you. Just because you was wondering, you just wanted him to ask you a question. And just because you have the audacity to ask a question, you lose your life. Continue.
Verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body,
Right.
and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy castle, the increase of thy kine, and the flock of thy sheep.
All right. Off top, just cut out the ground, the cattle, the kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. You ain't having none of that. You ain't having none of that. The fruit of thy body, this ain't happening. The fruit of your thy body, for one, you got sisters having babies that's addicted to methamphetamines, that's addicted to cocaine. You got kids coming out with alcohol in their system, drugs in their system. That's not blessed. That's not the fruit of your body being blessed. You get what I'm saying? You got a whole generation of people that are crack babies. They is out here doing the best they can. We is out here doing the best we can, being addicted from birth. Salakia.
Also on that fruit of the body thing, when the blessed being the fruit of the body, okay, you're going to bring your pregnancy going to come to full fruition, and they're going to be blessed. Our kids going to be blessed. Blessed be the fruit of our body. Now, when you don't listen, it's cursed. Just like you was just explaining the curses and stuff. One of the biggest curses is abortion.
Abortion.
Half of us don't even make it. More than half of us don't make it. If folks stopped aborting our soldiers in the womb, we had heaven right here. Already.
Right.
You know,
right.
Following law, statutes, and commandments, we be here.
That's right. That's another thing. What he bringing out so heavy. what he bringing out so heavy is because, man, we killing our people before. I mean, Salaki, we unaliving our people before they come into the earth. How is that being blessed when the baby, the fruit of thine body getting cut off in the soil? They ain't even getting to grow. While they still a tendling in the soil, they getting cut off. They not getting to grow, produce themselves. Nothing. Do you know how powerful we be as a people if we stop killing our children? How many doctors, how many lawyers, how many soldiers, you get what I'm saying? To protect us, to protect us. How many brain surgeons, how many inventors? Continue.
Verse 5. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So, stop. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. We ain't having none of that. Continue.
Verse 6. Blessed shall be when, blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out.
Stop. You come in your house, you got a dragon up in there. Or Salaki. We come in our house, it's a dragon off up in there. It's a monster off up in there. Either it's some sister who damaged or some brother who damaged. You get what I'm saying? You go outside, everybody against you. If you trying to do the right thing, you got these your brothers over here who misled. They'll catch you and unalive you, rob you. Then you got the laws. They supposed to be protecting and serving you. They'll catch you and unalive you and rob you. Then you go into the job. They'll work you until you're unalived and they robbing you. Then you got the government who's supposed to be serving you. They unaliving, working you until you're unalived and they robbing you. No matter where you go, when you're not following this, you ain't getting this blessing. That's how you know. That's how you know. We just gonna read this. We gonna get down to the bottom of it. Then I'm gonna tell you everything we get. We gonna finish these. Then we gonna read everything we get. And it's the exact opposite. Continue. Oh, go ahead.
It's heavy you said that, because dealing with this oppression in this kingdom that we're living in under these oppressors, yeah, we at war all day.
Right.
We at war all day. We out
Right.
here slaving. We got to worry about the cops, just like you said. And then when we get home, due to oppression, our sisters, they been beat down so damn terrible that they lash out at us.
Yeah.
Or don't want to listen to us. So we fighting a war at home, and we fighting a war outside.
Right. Then we drinking until we lashing out or passing out, getting full of something, smoking something until we acting crazy just as bad as the sister is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the sister coming home trying to be good and this and that, and the brother is at the fool. You get what I'm saying? It ain't one-sided. The brother could be a monster too, a dragon too, a dog too.
Lion in the house.
Right, that's right. You get what I'm saying? Continue.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Stop. Okay. If we were reading all these blessings, we would think that the Edomite, he talking about the Edomite here. You would think this is the Edomite right here. What he talking about? We don't follow these commandments so much that you would think that when this gotta be the Edomite. The Jewish man, he living this. He come outside, his enemies getting smitten everywhere. He blessed in the storehouse. No. The crafty, he's still in the storehouse. He's stealing the fruit. He is building the system to make us be not blessed, because the only way that he could be a top nation is to bring us very low. I mean, we have to be, because he ain't even high. He's still low. You got to be under a Edomite, a Jewish man. You have to be very, very low, because they still base and low. They just teach you to be lower than them. Continue.
Verse 8. The Lord shall come, it's like the Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in the storehouse, in thy storehouse.
Right. Continue.
And in all that thou settest thine hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
Continue.
Verse
We got to
9.
go and finish these blessings out, and we going to start identifying who we are. Continue.
Verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God.
Hold on. If thou do what you feel,
Keep the commandments of the Lord thy God.
if you follow the Holy Buddha,
Shall keep the commandments.
follow white Jesus,
Shall keep the commandments.
Allah,
Shall keep the commandments
continue.
of the Lord thy God, and walk in his way.
Hold on. We going to walk in who way?
In his ways.
In who way? The Most High God way? All right, let's
Okay.
continue.
Verse 10. And all the people, it's like, and all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by thy name. And the Lord, it's like, by the name of the Lord.
All right, hold on. By you walking, see, what God want to do is put you up on high. You supposed to dictate to these people what's going on. They ain't supposed to be dictating to you. You supposed to follow in the steps of Christ. You supposed to walk in Christ as he walked in the ways of the Most High God. He said to do what? Hold on, what was that? What was that verse he said? Hold on, let me see. Storehouse. Where it say? Okay, verse 9 says that walk in his ways. You get what I'm saying? You say you love Christ. You say he your everything, all this. Why don't you believe him and do the things that he say to do? And walk in the ways of the Most High God. When you following Christ, you is walking in the ways of the Most High God. Continue.
Verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
All right, let me tell you something. We ain't even walking in the way of the Most High God, but just because they know that he only deal with us, they is afraid of you. They afraid of you now. Go ahead.
And have you said that, because it's been a couple times I heard other Alawanians say that they've encountered certain people and be like, hey, say I serve the Lord, and they immediately get away. They immediately run. They be like,
Right.
oh man, I got to get away from you. Yeah.
Right. They afraid of you now. You get what I'm saying? The world is afraid of you learning the truth. Let me tell you something. They afraid you going to learn your identity. They afraid you going to take over. They afraid that you going to learn how to get over them, and they going to have to bow down. They going to have to get down and lay down. They very afraid, because there's a lot of y'all out there, a lot of us, when we was in the world, we were laying down for these people. And then you got some who get down. You got your rappers. You got anybody who doing the ways of the flesh. What you say, Adawan? Your ditties. Oh, my God. This man here, man. You got your R. Kellys. your Bill Cosby's, your your Lil Nas X's, your Uzi Verts, your Michael Jordans, your Charles Barkley's. Don't get me started. Continue.
Verse 11. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruits of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord swore unto thee, it's like he swore unto thy fathers to give thee.
Continue.
Verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasures, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the works of thine hand. And thou shalt lead unto many nations.
Lend.
It's like it. Lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow.
Stop. Off top, we ain't blessed like that. We is borrowing and paying back so much interest. You giving your life for a car. You giving your life for a house. I mean, I was watching a documentary the other day about sharecroppers and how they get stuck. I mean, how they used to get stuck in debt. No matter how much they would do, this oppressor would put them in. Let me tell you something. It was one brother. It was a brother. He was a hard worker. He was a sharecropper, and this man had a big, nice family, beautiful family. Man, this man was a hard-working man, and he came into debt. And he came to the oppressor. He asked him for some money because he needed to borrow something to clear a debt with somebody else. Well, the oppressor didn't want to give it to him. You get what I'm saying? Well, he said, well, sir, if you ain't going to give me that, I'm going to have to take out this certain thing that he supposed to be able to do, If he come into debt, he supposed to be able to take out a certain amount of a loan or something on some of his produce. Well, the oppressor had been cheating the system or the government or whoever, the city system with that produce so much that if the man would have took that out, it would have exposed him. So the man came up with a lie that he done touched his daughter and got that man killed. Got that man lynched very violently and very gruesomely because he was a devil. You get what I'm saying? That shows you how much we is under these people that we don't. You get what I'm saying? Come on, this man worked hard. This man actually was a good man. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't know no better. Just like we don't know no better. You get what I'm saying? You know, he probably, used to eat pork. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? He trying to work with them. He trying to this. He trying to that with them. He trying to do whatever that Edomite doing. The same thing that Edomite. He doing more than what the Edomite doing. And he can't even get an inkling of what that Edomite is getting because this system is built to make you very low and the Edomite very high. You get what I'm saying? As long as you following their system, voting for their president, that's a sin. You ain't supposed to put no other nation above you and your people. You ain't supposed to vote to put another nation in charge of you. That's a commandment. But you ain't know that. I remember, I voted for Barack Obama. Before I came into the truth, I thought it was okay. I was like, man, this is a black man. He go, you know what I'm saying, man? This Afro Edomite, Afro Canaanite, Hamite, Afro Ham came up in here and he a Muslim? I don't know, but I know he a Hamite. I know he a half Edomite too. You get what I'm saying? And he came in and he showed his colors, the rainbow. That boy came and gave them them LGBTQ people every right thing he can muster. He ain't do one. That's how you know you will know Edomite and no Hamite is the same. That man was over here with he wasn't around no brothers. So to tell the truth, when he was coming up with people like and what he was at what school he went to what's the school Yale or Harvard, one of them. You know what I'm saying? You know he wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? They was doing everything and they just like that post sharecropper. You man, I bet you he ain't get hell. I bet you Barack Obama ain't got no racism stories. He just my mom's white. My dad's from Africa. Well, you know what I'm saying? They left him alone. You know what? You cool, man. Some Edomite tried to call him a slur. Now, let me tell you something, all right? Don't call me that. I'm from Africa. My people's from rich heritage and all that. My people are from the Caucasus Mountain. You know what I'm saying? He get to telling them their history better than they know their history. But anyway, continue. Let's finish this, because we need to go on and learn who our identity is today, because if we just heard all these blessings, listen how beautiful that sound. Continue.
Verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord shall make thee the head
Hold on.
and not the tail.
Hold on. Just go. Keep going.
And not the tail.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do.
Hold on. He said, hearken, observe, and do. Continue.
Verse 14. And thou shalt not give,
Not go.
and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or the left hand, to go after other gods to serve them.
Okay. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Why is he saying that? Because the head leads. The head does not follow. The tail follows. You get what I said? We ain't leading nothing. We ain't leading ourselves. As an individual, you're not leading yourself. You ain't making decisions that, man, ain't none of y'all want to go to the jobs that you go to. You know, you got some people who, you know, they done made good decisions. They go to the job they want to. But just to go and live the life, they just trying to go and rub shoulders with Edomites. That's all they trying to do. If they did make those good decisions, it's to hate their brother and to love their oppressor. It's to be a pet. You get what I'm saying? It's a and thou shalt be above only. Don't even give me stuff. Let me tell you, sir, we ain't above any. It's like only. It mean ain't gonna be no broke Israelites. Ain't gonna be no homeless Israelites. Ain't gonna be no hungry Israelites. Ain't gonna be no oppressed Israelites. That's off top. Off top. That's a no. We ain't even touching these commandments. And thou shall not be beneath. We very low. We the earth. We the earth that the people walk on. We the ground that these people walk on. We the dust of the earth right now. If thou shalt hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee today, to observe and to do them, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day to the right hand, you're not going to get, you're going to be focused. You're going to be focused on the goal of the Most High God. You're going to become what he wants you to be, what he intended you to be. You're not going to get, oh man, look at that over there. Man, I want one of them over there. You know what, let me go over here. No. Oh man, look at that over there. Oh man, I wonder what that feel like. I'm gonna go see what that is. But no. You get what I'm saying? To the left or the right. That means don't get distracted by what they got going on. Man, you know what? Man, we need us a leader like that. Lord, make us a king. You get what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. To go after other gods to serve them. I'm going to go serve Allah. I'm finna go serve Buddha. I'm finna go serve Krishna. I'm finna go serve white Jesus. I'm finna celebrate Christmas. I'm celebrating Christmas with my family. It's for the kids. You get what I'm saying? Keep holding your kids up like that to go. Man, I always tell people, you keep on saying that it's for the kids, he gonna move them up out the way, and then what excuse you gonna have? You got them up like a bulletproof vest. You get what I'm saying? What you talking about? It's for the kids, it's for my family. Why you think your family never get together? Why you think your family don't get along? You get what I'm saying? Because all the time y'all meet up together is on some pagan holiday to worship some idol, some other god. You was oppressed by your children. Man, I can't tell them no. I can't tell them they can't have what they want. I bet you if God take everything from you, you go tell them, well, we got to eat some noodles tonight. You ain't gonna be able to tell her, yeah, we eating steak, we eat shrimp, we eating lobster. You ain't gonna be able to tell her that no more. You gonna say, well, we got this piece of bread tonight. I bet you be able to tell her, nah, well, you can't wear the Jordans because I can't afford them when he take everything from you. We gonna go. We gonna find out. We gonna find out who we are. We gonna talk about reality in our lives now. Now we done read all these dreams. This is desires right here. I desire those. We just got through going through. I desire that. I want to go out and don't have nothing to worry about. No debt, no enemies. No, I want to be the apex in the world. I don't want to be the prey of everything. Of everything, you the prey of a herbivore. Something that ain't supposed to be hunting you, hunt you. You get what I'm saying? All right, let's go to verse 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Off top, it's a bunch of people that's listening that go, just from hearing a bunch of curses is overtaking thee, they go, that's me. You ain't even heard them yet. He like, that's me. You get what I'm saying? Continue.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
As I said, you gonna go out into the city. You can be a law-abiding citizen. Let me tell you something. They have laws. They used to outlaw marijuana, and right now they say it's legal. I'm still seeing people getting locked up for marijuana, getting harassed for some marijuana. They find a marijuana joint because you want to be like them. You want to have fun like them. You get in your car. You just got off of, you said, in the field and in the city. You get off the field, hard working all day. You've been slaving to make a few dollars. You try to get home to your family. What's that? Oh, no, never mind. I thought I saw some smoke. Never mind. But you get off the job. When you get off the job, you jump in your car, you try to ride home, you get pulled over for a broken tail light. You ask the man, what, he get to your car and see who it is in the seat. He start asking you for your driver's license, all this. He start harassing you. Next thing you know, you on the ground with a knee in your back, getting choked out. Continue.
Verse 8, slack it. Verse 16. Curse shall, slack. Verse 17. Curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
Come on. Okay. Like I said earlier, we ain't even got that. Ain't no basket in no store. For most Israelites, a basket in the store is what you put some laundry in and where the Chinese folks is selling you stuff at. That's the basket in the store. Where the Edomite sell you stuff at, that's the store. And your basket is what you put laundry in, dirty laundry. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's like my man, yeah, that's crazy because we kind of experienced directly that with that COVID-19 stuff because the stores was empty. Stores was empty and baskets was empty. You know what I'm saying? People was fighting over toilet paper, over water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Except you said that.
I don't want to
Oh, you
say
wanna
something.
say something?
Yeah.
That curse, the basket in the store, that's heavy because, it's like it. Because, like he was saying, like the stores, were empty. We got to go to our prisons for everything. So at any moment, they can shut down.
Shut it down.
They can shut their stores down, and then we gonna be out of there.
Right.
We don't have no more farmland because they took that too.
Ain't
know
no
what I'm saying?
basket.
Right, and right now, like we still living check to check. Like we live check to check. We've been living check to check for a long time. Like we don't know as a people how it means to live, worry free about bills.
Right.
We still check to check. Okay, well this check we gonna pay the light bill. Well, the water might get cut off.
Man.
And the water might get cut off. Have some lights.
Right. That's right.
But next check we gonna have to pay the water bill.
Right.
But then our phones might be off. And then I'm gonna be late on the rent. So, Mr. Rabinowitz is gonna charge extra, on the rent. So
Right.
that's how we live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't know what it feels like to get paid, pay all your bills with one check, and then just stack up the rest.
We gotta find out a system to be
Right.
oppressed.
Like it was a couple people, a couple Edomites at my old slavery.
Right.
Like they always forgot when we got paid. Like all the black people we know. Hey, we get paid on Friday, y'all.
Right.
And he's like, oh, we do? We get paid on Friday? That's a luxury that I want.
Right. Right.
To forget I get paid on this day because I'm not worried about money.
Right.
I'm not worried about it because I'm good. Like all my bills come out automatically. I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Right.
But black people, we know, hey, we got this check that come on the 3rd, then the next one coming on the 17th. So, we're gonna pay this on the 3rd, then we're gonna have to hold off, and then we're gonna have to put some on this bill, and then wait till the 17th so we can have something to eat throughout these 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we live. That's what cursing the basket is, man.
Right. Hey, you know what that do? Right. Want me to tell you what that do? They teach you how to stay focused. You ain't gonna get sidetracked about them lights when if you do, they going off. See, that's the kind of stuff that happen to you when you look to the left or the right. You start having problems that teach you to not look to the left or the right. You get what I'm saying? When you look it to the left or the right, go out there and gamble a little bit. You ain't gonna be eating. Go out there and take some of some of that store you don't have. That little bit of store you don't have. Go out there and smoke a little bit too much. Drink a little bit too much. Your phone going off. That's how it works. You get what I'm saying? When you don't do what the Lord tell you to do, he start giving you the problems to teach you how not to do that. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead. Continue.
Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flock of thy sheep.
All right? The fruit of thy body. You got kids coming out with Down syndrome. You got kids coming out with blind, addictions. They coming out with STDs. People coming out, kids coming out with herpes and AIDS. You get what I'm saying? Because we want to live loosely. You get what I'm saying? Women want to be liberated. Don't slut shame me that she having a child that's addicted to cocaine and HIV positive. You get what I'm saying? A brother to be clean. The brother out there, he's a whoremonger. You get what I'm saying? He give the woman HIV. She going to get her test done. She was clean before this brother. She going to get her test done to look at the baby, this and that. They take a little blood, they coming back, giving that woman the worst news of her life, plus the baby got it. You get what I'm saying? Yo, here go another part to it. You have the child growing up in a dysfunctional family, in a dysfunctional community. You get what I'm saying? For one, somebody touched the baby. Not a baby, end up being LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? Because they getting molested. Or they could get some addiction to cope with the problem. You get what I'm saying? Then you turn around, they get old enough to get out and do anything to get out of that environment. The sister start going to some strip club. The brother gonna sell some dope. I don't care what I gotta do. I gotta get out of here. That's being cursed. They ain't been taught these commandments from childhood. You're supposed to teach it say to do and to observe. It say to hearken, observe, and to do. Then you're supposed to teach. You're supposed to walk in the light of the Lord. Continue.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
You come in the house, you curse. You go out, you curse. You come in the house, problems. That's all you got is problems. You go outside, problems. Everything is problems. You get what I'm saying? You come in the house. Your wife, she tripping because what Ida Warren just said, you can't pay the light bill today, plus pay this. You get what I'm saying? Then you turn around and you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't do everything that you're supposed to do, so you and your wife ain't getting along. Then you wondering about your child. Your child ain't making good grades or whatever because of the situation between you and your significant other. You get what I'm saying? Your child missing in action. It's a certain time of night. Where my child at? You don't even know. You find out they been out there selling. You wonder, dang, where she getting this or where he getting that? Next thing you find out what they doing for it. You get what I'm saying? Problems. Then you go outside. When you go outside, the car won't start in the morning. Then when you get it started, you're looking over your shoulder when you're driving because your tags is expired. Then you get to the job, and then you ain't happy at your job because they slaving you so much, and it's a dead-end job. You ain't going nowhere. You can't pay your bills, and you slaving here. Continue.
Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed.
Wow. Hello, stop right there. Everything you do is something. The man was in the school, right? He was the board of the superintendent of the school. The man done went to college. He done paid his dues as probably a teacher. Then he became he gotta be a doctor in his field. You get what I'm saying? To be a superintendent, he top-notch person in the school. He can't go and salute, and he did all this so he could fit in with these Edomites. He go to shake one of his his graduating student's hand. The Edomite man down there, he assaulted him. He basically he put his hands on him. That man done did everything to make the environment where this Edomite child is studying that safe and productive, and that oppressor ain't even satisfied. He'll never be satisfied with a Israelite man. He'll never give him his due. It don't matter what that man do. He can walk on water.
Say he can't swim.
He'll say he can't swim. Let's go. Keep going.
Verse 20, and until thou perish quickly.
Right, hold on. You go out there. You do that. You do the right thing. Now you go out there and you start Young Thug. He done everything wrong. You know what I'm saying? That he thought was going to get him where he was trying to go. You got the one side, two polar opposites. You got the one Israelite brother who went over there and did everything they said. You supposed to work hard, keep your nose clean, go to college, do this, do that, work your way up. He done did that. Then you got the one that said, I ain't gonna work for the white man. He a slave. He a slave to his contract. He'll never get through making songs. He up in jail right now writing songs. They finna give him life in prison. I guarantee you gonna hear a Young Thug song out of prison. You get what I'm saying? Everybody, he did everything he thought he was supposed to do for the street, the street code, the G code. He followed the G code like it's the Holy Bible. You get what I'm saying? In the end, they was like crucified. They got him on the stand. Hey, him right there. Do you see Mr. Thug? Can you point to Mr. Thug? You know what I'm saying? Over and over again, the people that he did all this crime, they did it with him. Continue.
until thine be destroyed, and until thy perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings,
Right.
whereby thou hast forsaken me. Verse 21.
Let me expound on that. Okay, let me say it like this. You see what's happening to Young Thug, okay? Obviously, he's being destroyed and perishing. You get what I'm saying? Young Thug finna spend some time in the penitentiary. He probably ain't gonna see the light of day outside of some bars. He probably gonna be a very old man. He gonna have to pull a life move. You remember Life, they was in the baseball stands at the end, he gonna be pulling one of them moves, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the brother who did everything right. Okay, everybody looking at that like, this and that. But he's celebrating Christmas. He 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 eating pork. He eating strips. I guarantee he eating some lobster. He think that's the best thing on earth because the Edomites are saying that's the best thing on earth. You don't know that man be sitting up there chilling, this and that. He just have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? He gonna perish. He ain't gonna be in his bed. You know, the thing, it's all kinds of things. It's gonna be stroke, heart attack, Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, hypertension. Something gonna take him out before his time. You get what I'm saying? Not too many brothers is making it to 100 years old. Continue.
Verse 21. The Lord shall make thee pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land.
Right. You got COVID-19. You got the flu, pneumonia. There's a lot of brothers that's out there on the street. Pneumonia. Take them out. Every time a freeze come, you hear about some brother who done froze to death. You get what I'm saying? That got out there, caught the pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? Then you got HIV, monkeypox, herpes. You got all the LGBTQ people catching them. Then you got hypertension, diabetes, gout, everything, sclerosis, cancer. The list go on and on. There's so many ways to die. We just can't choose one. Continue. The pestilence is basically, you go out there, just drive long enough. Some of these laws gonna pester you. You get what I'm saying? You chasing after a woman for sex. You chasing after strange women. You selling your body. You gonna get pestered. You get what I'm saying? You gonna have a whole devil. Either you gonna have some whoremongering weirdo over you who making your life a living hell as a woman, or you gonna have some whore weirdo under you that ain't finna let you, every time you think you finna build something, she gonna tear it down. Either you gonna let this man drain you dry, or you gonna let this woman destroy you. Continue.
Whether thou goest to possess it. Verse 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting,
Right.
and with mildew.
Oh my God.
And they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
Man, let me tell you. That's that gonorrhea. That's them claps. That's gout. So you catch blisters and pus when you catch that diabetes. You be getting them balls and stuff like that. That happen. You get what I'm saying? Any kind of inflammation can clog arteries. You got triple bypass surgery, cardiac heart failure, all this stuff. You get what I'm saying? Continue. This is things that plague the black community. Man, we lead in the world in these things. In child death, in STDs, in dying of diseases, incarcerate. We the MVPs, the Hall of Fame of incarceration. The United States is built off of our incarceration. That's why it don't make no sense that you don't know who you is, because this whole country thrives off of your incarceration. It thrives off of your sin. You was the number one consumer in this country, but you don't have no money. It don't even make sense. Continue.
Verse 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
Right there. I just said that you leading the game. You is running the court incarceration, running base football numbers in incarceration. Everything about incarceration is built around a black, a Hispanic, and a Native American. You get what I'm saying? This world we living in today go round off of this America is a prison for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's a prison. It's hell. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't follow these commandments, this America is hell. You walk around in desire all day. Man, let me tell you something. These curses, hold on, keep going, man. I'm going to let you go a little further. Keep going.
24. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Continue.
Verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine eyes. It's like before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
Hold on, stop right there. For one, the dust, what it say? The rain, the Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed. It be like you gonna be in famine. It's not gonna be no supplication. It ain't gonna be nothing supplying you. You gonna be wondering, dang, how am I gonna make this happen? We talked about that so many things that say that right there. Then it said, the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Man, I think they made YouTube. I mean, they made the social media just so they could watch you get slain online. 'Cause, I mean, you could just put in, man, unalived by a police officer, and just you can spend weeks and weeks watching them videos. You get what I'm saying? And don't let it be. Don't put in thugs get chased by a lot. You see the police officer run up on the block. It be a whole bunch of brothers up there, and they scatter like roaches. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, he just talking about us. If we go on, it's so many up in here. It's so many up in here. We could just go on and on and on. But if you just look at these curses here, this is what we going through. You get what I'm saying? The other nations, the Africans, they gonna try to say, oh, that is us, this and that, blah. You ain't. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. I'm sorry, Salaki. Go to verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee unto Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Who got sold by ships?
Israel.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Ain't no Edomite got sold by no ship. Ain't no African get sold by no ship. Ain't no Asian get sold by no ship. The Atlantic slave trade was one of the. You come from America with some Indians and you go up to, you take them up to England or whatever. Then you go down to South Africa where the Israelites had ran from their persecution in their homeland, and then from Jerusalem from the Roman persecution. Then they take them from there, from South Africa down into the islands, pick up some Hispanics, some Seminole Indians, some those type of Indians, take them up to America, drop off some of them type of Indians with some blacks, some Israelites they brought from South Africa, pick up some more Indians and do it all over again. And they did that for how many years? 400, what? A long time. They did that for a long time. Ain't nobody got sold like that like we did. You get what I'm saying? And still to this day, we not realizing that we is these people. I wanted to go into some other scriptures today, but it looked like we'd have spent a lot of time on this. But what we need to understand, let me just go to Matthew. Go to Matthew 5 and 17. See, we need to stop trying. See, this is the thing that we not doing. Christ waiting on us. Christ is up. He with the Father. He at the right hand of the Father. And he waiting for us to realize who we are and start doing the things that we supposed to do. So he can save us, man. He didn't do all this for nothing. He gonna get what he want in the end. You get what I'm saying? Because guess what? He gonna keep putting you through hell till you figure it out. You get what I'm saying? Read that right there.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5.
Hold up before you start. I'm sorry. We just read that we supposed to follow the Lord's statutes, commandments, hearken to everything that he supposed to do. I just gave you a whole bunch of instances where it say we is the Israelites. Now read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I'm not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. We're supposed to be walking in the light of Christ. We're supposed to become, if you following Christ, you is coming to fulfill the law. Go to 5, 18, and 9. Continue.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass. One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
When it say all be fulfilled, it don't mean until he finish and he fulfill it. Now you can just do what you want to do. That mean everything. That mean when he come back. If Christ ain't came back yet, do what he was doing. You get what I'm saying? And when he come back, guess what? You still got to do it. Do what you want to do when Christ come back. I dare you. Continue.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
All right. That obviously it's going to make you the least in anybody's heaven. In the white man heaven, in God's heaven, if the East Indian took over, you're going to be the least. In the Chinese man, if you don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to be taught to be the least. Continue.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. You got to do and teach them. How is you going to overcome a generational curse? We've been reading generational curses. You get what I'm saying? That's all we've been reading this. If I had time, I would have read the whole Deuteronomy to you. And then next, I might just continue that. We're going to go into the colors of the Most High, the angels, the creatures, and his people. You have to teach, you have to first hearken, meaning you got to stop doing what you're doing and hearken and start listening to the Most High God. Observe. You get what I'm saying? See what he did and then do what he did. You get what I'm saying? Listen and follow his word. Do it. Then you teach it to your brothers, to your sisters, to your children. Then maybe we could worry about an Edomite, an East Indian, an African. And when I mean worry about them, I'm talking about they gonna have to get down or lay down. We ain't just bringing them in like, man, that ain't how it works. It's going to happen like this Bible says it's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? Just like we was low in this, they going to have to be low in our world. You get what I'm saying? But shoot, it ain't going to be like in this place because we not no debased, filthy beast of the land. With that, I'm going to cut the class. I'm going to say Amaja. Security announcements. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Let me give it to you. Sorry. It's a lot. There you go, man. I don't know where the rest of them.
We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has a particular interest in a person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6-month period in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, which means 10th, Ma'asharah, which means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, gives to the Treasury Department, or teaching. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, non-mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like, or whatever, for any size bottle. Upcoming holy convocations. The Feast of First Fruits, Monday, June 17th, 2024, starts before sundown. You read about it in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 10 through 22. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and/or scarf. And these are security officers.
Right there, we're going to say Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahabashim Yahushua Yajamata. Soar. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Imagine. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine. Barak. Yahushua Dabashim Yahushua. Imagine Batar. Dismissed.